Welcome to the Long Run, Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel, kind of flying solo today. Chrissy's going to join me later because, well, it's 5:30 and yeah. But anyway, today is the day of my 20-mile time trial. I'm trying to finish it in 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is 8 minutes per mile, which is my marathon pace. So kind of hit some snags along the way, and so we're just going to see how it goes. And I got up this morning and I had breakfast, had a cup of coffee, had breakfast, trying to get all that out of the way so that I can really fuel myself to really get going. And I want to show you some of the things I'm going to be taking with me, some of the things that I use really on my long runs, and just kind of let you know where that is. So here are a couple of things that I use on my longer runs when I need to refuel. This is my hydration bottle. If I'm in a race, I'll use the aid stations to get water and really to get water. On my marathons, I'll take these. These are called e-gels. They're from Crank Sports, and they're really easy to swallow. You don't have to chew them. Just pop open the pack, squeeze it in your mouth, and you're pretty much good to go. I usually take these about half a mile to a quarter of a mile before I come up on a water stop, because you want to take water with them, and I don't take water with me. I get water at the water stops. And so about a quarter of a mile before I'm going to hit one of those water stops, I pop one of these and drink it down, and then get me some water as I'm passing through the water station there, and to help it replenish me. These are 125 calories per bag, and I usually take 3 or 4 of these with me, and I'll do one at 8 miles. I don't wait until I need it. I start before I need it, and so I do one at 8 miles, at 12 miles, at 16 miles, and then the last one at 20 miles on a marathon to make sure that I'm staying hydrated, I'm staying fueled, and that I can finish strong. So these work really well for me. Kind of tell me, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what you use as far as your energy gels go. Things that you do to keep hydrated, to replenish yourself on those long runs. And but these have been really good for me. I've tried a lot of different things, but these have really worked well for me. So drop me a line in the comments and tell me what you're doing and how you keep hydrated, how you fuel your long runs. All right, well, I'm about 50 minutes later than I wanted to getting out the door, but I'm about to go out and head out down the road. It's going to take me about 2 or 3 minutes to walk up to my starting line, but here we go. I will give you an update, and I will see you in 20 miles.
Okay, here he comes. Okay, so he just finished, and I'm still trying to catch up with him because he even walks faster than I walk. After running 20 miles, that is. He still walks faster than I walk.
All right, so we're back, and back in the house now, and hydration in my M&M's cup. And you know what it says? It's all good, man. It doesn't say that, but it is all good. So anyway, 20-mile trial run today. I didn't feel prepared for it, only because I haven't run over 13 miles in probably 2 months. I did a 13 last week, and I haven't run over 16s in a year and a half since I did the New York City Marathon. So I will say this, my times are faster now than they were then, and so I'm still where I need to be as far as time goes. The actual numbers for today were 20 miles in 2 hours, 39 minutes and 13 seconds, and an average pace of 7 minutes and 58 seconds, which I wanted to be anything 8 minutes or under, somewhere around 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes for 20 miles. It would be 3 hours and 30 minutes for the full marathon, which I kind of felt like I could have went the other 6 miles, but I don't know if I could have kept that pace for 6 miles, which would have been where I needed to be, keeping that pace for the next 6.2 miles. And I'm not confident I could have done that today. So I'm going to have to string some more longer runs together at that pace, strengthen my legs a little bit more, and just continue building my stamina. I feel pretty good. My legs are going to be, I've got to keep moving today. So I told Chrissy we're going over to Universal today at some point so I can keep walking. If not, my legs are going to stiffen up and I'm not going to be able, I'm not going to be able to move. So my best recovery is to keep moving. And I'm going to work tomorrow. I worked 10 hours yesterday and I'm probably going to work another, 10 to 12 tomorrow. So no rest for the, no rest for the weary. So anyway, I think it was a pretty good run. I took 3 gels with me, as you saw earlier, but I only took one of them. I took one at 8 miles, which I normally would on a marathon. I would take a gel at 8 miles. I'd take another one at 16, and then probably another one at 20. And that they're about 125 calories. And I think I get most of it down me. Some of it stays in the pack because it's just, kind of goo, slimy goo. But, so I'm thinking I'm getting at least 100 calories out of it. If I'm not getting all of it, I'm getting at least 100 calories, which is what I need. I'm burning about 100 calories per mile. So I need to replenish at least 100 calories every few miles to keep my caloric intake up. So, and then once I take the gel, like I said, I take it about a quarter of a mile before I get to the water stop. And then I drink water with it to help it, do its thing. And then I do that again at 15 and 3/4 miles. I'll do it again and then do more water at 16 miles and then again at 20. So did that today at 8 miles, worked pretty good. Had my little hydration bottle with me, which, again, there it is. Wasn't nearly enough. I probably could have had 2 or 3 of those today. But
I'm getting a late start. You were out there hotter.
But I can't even talk. It felt pretty good out there. I never really felt overly hot. It was really cool this morning when I got up. And when I got out the door, it was pretty good. I didn't really feel a lot of oppressing humidity like I normally would going into Memorial Day weekend and into the summer. But so I thought it was pretty good weather. It was clear this morning. It's sun shining, and it was really good running weather today. So, but I guess any day is good running weather as long as you get out there and do it. So anyway, drop me a comment below if you're a runner. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what kind of gels you're using, what kind of hydration you do. Some of you use CamelBak. I know. I've seen those. I've thought about those, but I would only use it on runs of probably more than 16 miles. So, which I don't do regularly, but I got to start back doing regularly since I'm training for my 7th marathon. So, whenever that takes place, it's either going to be late November, January, or maybe next February. Still kind of debating on which one I want to do. But if Disney opens up, I'm going for that one. And
that one's longer than a marathon.
Well, yeah, I'm going to do the Dopey Challenge, which is if I can get in. Dopey Challenge is the 5K, the 10K, the half marathon, and then the full marathon on consecutive days. So yeah, should be pretty fun. But anyway, I thought it was pretty good. Drop me some comments below and let me know how you're, what you're doing to keep fit, what you're doing to Keep yourself hydrated, and whatever other comments you want to drop down there. I'd love to hear them. I kind of love to hear what you're doing, and maybe we can all help each other and support each other. So thank you all for watching the channel, for watching me run today. But don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell for when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend. You never know when we're going to drop one of those in there. You never know when we're going to drop a live in there. So hit that notifications bell so you get notified when we do new videos. And thank you for your support. So I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.